What's going on, guys? So, if you've clicked on this video, forgive me, I'm standing in the shade while I flap my gums. If you've clicked on this video, then you know what this is all about. It's a bed lighting kit. Well, bed lighting system. It's not a kit. This is something that I made up. But before we go over what I did, let me just discuss with you what I've seen on YouTube. I've seen this style, which is the LED strip that gets mounted up underneath the inside of the bed rail or wherever. I've seen, which, pods work very similar fashion. And then I've seen OEM, whether it's factory OEM or it's aftermarket OEM. There's typically a spot in the truck that may have a spot for it to be for factory lights to be installed. My truck has it, but I didn't decide to go OEM. The other issue with OEM is some trucks, from what I gather, primarily Ram, you have to have the truck flashed in order for it to work, which I don't know, anything for the dealerships to get more money, right? Anyways, so those are your two basic styles. And then you've got your choice of switch activation. I've seen the push button mounted, double stick taped inside the bed, which I'm not a fan of, but it works. I've seen toggle switches, weatherproof and non-weatherproof, mounted inside the bed. You can wire it into the factory cargo light. Whether it's got a wire spot for it, a harness for it, or not. That's what I did on my 2004 Toyota Tundra. Is I wired it into the cargo light. Or you can have a separate toggle switch on the dash. And then that kind of jumps into our next topic. And forgive me, I'm standing in the shade because I'm out in Las Vegas, and it's probably about 95 degrees or so, maybe hotter out there. And then going back to your power supply. So you can either run a line and fuse it, tap it right into the battery, and then you can install a switch, some means of activation. You've got, if you wire into the OEM, then it works with the OEM cargo light switch, or you can, if it doesn't have the OEM plug, you can still tie it into the cargo light switch. Like I said, that's what I did with my 2004 Toyota Tundra. And then you got a toggle switch or push button switch in the bed. You've got I've seen magnetic contacts, normally open, normally closed. I've even seen a tilt switch. But anyways, I opted for a normally open contact, and we're gonna go over that in a little bit. I'll show you where that is on my truck, so you can get an idea of what I've got going on. But anyways, so these are the shifts that I made up. Okay, and I kind of screwed up because if you notice, there is no gel coating on it, so it's not weatherproof. Okay, so that was not done by design. That was done by mistake, but it helped me out because this plug here, I've got positive going to one side, negative going to the other side. Then you can see I jumped the negative and jumped the positive. Same thing over here. Okay, jumped the positive and I jumped the negative. Okay, so and then what I did is I have two of these. I got two of these. And I've got the other end already wired in underneath the truck. And I apologize for the quality of the picture you're getting. I've got the sun in my eyes, and I can't even see what I'm pointing out to you. So again, positive jumper, negative jumper, negative jumper, positive jumper. Here. So that kind of helped me. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some double-sided tape, stick it down to the piece of wood, sticky side face up, remove the adhesive from the strip, stick it down, and then I got some clear Flex Seal. I'm just gonna empty the can between both of these, and hopefully that will be enough to weatherproof everything. Of course, I'm gonna test it all before I put it in my truck. So anyways, now let's go to my truck so I can show you some stuff here. Gotta unlock it. Okay. Got the tailgate assist, yay. Okay, now, I don't know how well you can see that, but underneath, right around this clamp here, underneath, there's some little square knockouts in the bed, and that's where the factory lighting would go, the OEM lighting. Same thing on the other side. Now, I don't think on a Silverado, because that's what this is, 14 Silverado, I don't think you need to get it flashed, but I don't know. I think you can just plug it in and call it a day. But anyways, what I did is I've got the switch right here. Okay, that's a normally open switch, and it runs down, and I'm getting my power off of my 7-pin right there. Now, the way the normally open works is when normally open means that it is normally open in its normal state, which means when the tailgate's closed, it's open, meaning the circuit is not active. When the tailgate is opened, the circuit is closed, meaning that the voltage goes down to the plug that I already installed. Okay, I've seen other normally open switches put down here. I've seen a normally closed down here. I saw one girl, it was a prototype. She taped down temporarily a tilt switch onto the tailgate, but she had it battery powered, which, you know, I don't care for. But anyways, so and you can see I've got the tonneau cover, so when this system is in place and active, it will put out a good amount of light. Now we're gonna go up underneath, and you can see, sorry, I was getting a phone call. You can see there's the plug. That's the other end. I've got two of them. Okay. One is obviously going to run that way. Then the other is going to run the other way. And right now, with the tailgate being open right now, there is voltage at those plugs. Once I close it, there is no voltage. Now, one thing I did not take into account when I drilled the hole with the uni-bit or step bit, I've heard it called a Christmas tree bit. Usually these bigger contacts, this is a pretty big contact. Usually they have a fairly decent gap, but you can see what I had to do with the magnet here to make it work. So, but I've already tested it. I've got it gooped in place, so it's good to go. So when this is open, the way it works is it comes from the 7-pin, it comes up here, and with the tailgate shut, it just stays right there because of how the switch is configured. Now when the tailgate is open, the voltage comes back down here and is going to go out to the lights respectively. And I just got it grounded to the frame or to a metal body piece, whatever. I tested everything and it's all good. So that's it for now. I'm going back into the shade. So that's the part one of this video. Part two, the lights will be installed. They will be working. And you know, right offhand, I couldn't give you the exact cost of this. I'd say it probably 60 to 80 bucks. 2 LED rolls cost me 10 bucks each. Clear can of Flex Seal probably cost me, I don't know, 12 to 15 bucks. I'm not going to include the price of the Flex Loom because I've always got that stuff on hand, or I'm always going down to get that stuff. Can't factor in the solder, the soldering iron, or the jumper wire, or the plugs even, because I happen to have the plugs. So if this is something that you think may help one of your friends or someone you know is trying to do something like this, go ahead and share the video with them. And again, this video is not about soldering. This video is not going to cover soldering. There's other videos on the web for that. So, and like I said, I do have a part 2 coming out probably within about a month or so. I'm going to be going up to Reno next week. Today is Thursday. I'm leaving Monday. The plan is I'm only going to be there for a couple days, but who knows. So I'd like to get this installed on Saturday. We'll see. So if you're interested in my next video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I've got all kinds of different videos coming out. It's just that right now, everything seems to be kind of heavy on the Chevy Silverado. So, again, I do appreciate this. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. And if it helped you, yeah, go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment. Ask me some questions in the comments. Why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? Go ahead. Oh yeah, as far as the switch, I forgot. You got the pin switch, which the pin switch would go like right here, and the way it works, I'm sure you're familiar with the way it works. The pin switch would go in here, and when the tailgate's open, the ground is completed. When the tailgate's closed, the pin is pushed in, so that ground wire is not touching the frame. So, and you know, I've got a little hole right here. So right now I'm not putting in a toggle switch for master override. But who knows? So anyways, that's it for this video. Please feel free to give me a like. And like I said, if you want to know about my next video, hit that subscribe and you'll be notified when I come out with the video. All right? Thank you very much, and you have a good day. Thank you. Goodbye.